It is Holy Week for Christians and Jews around the world, and given the economy, a difficult time for people of all faiths, Pastor Joel Osteen and his wife Victoria are the founders of Houston's Lakewood Church. They're bringing their ministry to Yankee Stadium on Saturday, April 25th, for a night of hope. Good morning to you both.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Of all the places in the world to do a meeting, to say we're going to get together, why New York? Why Yankee Stadium?
You know, it was interesting, Harry. We thought the same thing. How would a minister from Texas be received here in New York? But the New Yorkers have been some of the most receptive people we've ever seen, just like in the South even. And it's a longer story, but somebody from the Yankees organization invited us to bring a night of hope there. And it was a year ago, and it all fell into place. And so
Hope's appeared at Yankee Stadium. I think Billy Graham preached in Yankee Stadium. This is maybe the house that Ruth built, but it's not necessarily an easy place to bring your message.
I know, but again, we just feel like that the people are receptive and they're hungry for hope these days. You know, like you said, with the economy and so many things trying to pull people down, they want to know that God's in control, that there's going to be brighter days up ahead.
What do you find in your church? Has there been a difference over the last year or so? Is attendance up? Are donations down? What do you sense in your church these days?
Oh, well, I sense that people are wanting this hope like Joel was talking about. Our attendance is up. Our attendance has been good. You know, our people have been really, walking in faith, believe in God. Yes, it's tough times, but you know what? They want to keep their spirits up.
Right.
So we're finding that people are coming to church and they're connecting or reconnecting, with God.
All right, here's my thing. Let me play the literal devil's advocate here.
Sure.
So is faith going to help me get my job back? Is faith going to reopen the plant that's closed down the street? Is faith going to give me a better education that I didn't have before, so that I can actually get back in the job market?
I think faith is going to give you the strength to make it through. Faith is going to help you to get up each day and say, you know what, I lost my job, my plant closed, but I'm going to press forward and look for a new opportunity. And I believe when we do what we can, then God will do what we can't. But we can't sit back with a victim mentality and say, oh man, life's a bummer. And that just draws more negativity. You got to get up each day and you know what, I'm going to make it through.
You know, it's one thing to say that though, and it's even one thing to watch on Sunday morning on TV and everybody's sort of on the same page and cheering along. But the fact is life, especially now, so complicated, so difficult. You got a kid trying to go to college. You don't know if the job is going to be there. Health insurance is so it's more complicated perhaps than ever.
Yes.
Is the answer on Sunday morning? Is the answer on church, or is it within ourselves?
Well, I think it's both. I think it starts in yourself, but I think that you have to believe that God does have a good plan for your life and that you can get through. Because the alternative is just sink deeper and deeper down into discouragement, into depression, and I don't think that does anything. It doesn't do anything for your self-image.
Right.
You got to believe that God's put seeds of greatness on the inside of every person. Whether it's to be a great father or to overcome an illness or whatever it is, but you can make it.
Here's my question. You guys cannot just go through life without moments of darkness and moments of turmoil. You have your own public encounters of some rancor or whatever you want to call it. How do you, wife of pastor of the mega church who's on TV every Sunday, get through your down and dark moments?
You know what? I get up every morning and I'm grateful for what I have. I begin to look at all the good things that I have. I begin to look at my husband, my children, the opportunities that I have. You know, I try to focus on what's right. You know, I take time in the morning to just, focus my mind on God and to just keep my own strength built up. Because it's like Joel said, you can't accomplish anything if you're down and defeated. You know, you have to bring your family together. You have to know that it's not always materialism, but it's what God's given us, our families.
That may be the biggest
relationships.
lesson of the last year or so, right? It's not the stuff.
I think so. That's not going to keep you happy. And when you lose it, like Victoria said, you got to look up and say, well, I have my health, I have my family, something else.
There you go. Always appreciate your visits.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good luck in April.
Thank you.
That's right.